We're over at Trinity Meadows, all coming since early September. He did have a workout over this track. It was the slowest recording on that day.
The 5-horse Mr. Bold Majestic right now at 4-1, which is a lot lower than you would certainly think based off his last couple of efforts. He was well beaten last time. In fact, has been well beaten in almost every start.
And he was eased in his last race, too, so double-digit in lengths behind, and he was eased in his last.
The 6-horse, Pour It On, is another who struggled recently but has lots of early speed.
This Roan Gelding was eased also in his last race in late October here, but he's come back with a decent workout.
Number 7, Great Walker has moved in, waiting on Post-Time Pleasure. 7-5 right now on number 9, Avion Pride. That one's set to go in. Double Flare will be the last one into the gate. They're all in. Velo on the outside, Double Flare broke sharp, and towards the inside, that's Hiles Commander. Now moving up, Mr. Bold Majestic now gains, and towards the inside, that's Taylor's Crane also moving up. On the inside, James Knight is next, and Stay and Pay is next. Pour It On is on the outside. Opening quarter in 22 and 4, racing round the turn. Double Flare on the outside has the lead by a length. Stay and Pay now takes over the second spot. And towards the inside, Mr. Bold Majestic now in third. Pour It On is next, and Post-Time Pleasure gets it into gear. Turning into the stretch, it's Stay and Pay, Double Flare. On the outside, Post-Time Pleasure is gaining. Then way on the outside, Avion Pride is closing fast in mid-stretch. It's Post-Time Pleasure in front by 4 lengths. This is Post-Time Pleasure, just a gelding by Forbidden Pleasure from Sorceress. Trained by Nani Cornett, Sean Dalton, the winning jockey. 5 1/2 furlongs at 107 and 50 100ths of a second. Number 4, Stay and Pay was second. Number 9, Avion Pride was third. Number 10, Double Flare, finished fourth. Exacta numbers 8 and 4 pays $940.60. Quinella, 4 and 8, $895.20. Superfecta, 8, 4, 9, all pays $15,126.60. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes racing for a Friday night. Post time tomorrow night is at 7 o'clock. Until then, please drive carefully. And a very pleasant good night from Sam Houston Race Park.
And it would make sense that a horse like this would improve. He made up some ground the stretch last time. It was his first start. Comes from a good barn. I think he's going to improve in his second start. It might be enough to get there. I picked him third, but
The number 7 goes into the gate, waiting on Derby Hour and Rosa Locke. 5 1/2 furlongs the distance of race number 2. This is the start of the pick 6. Rosa Locke moves in. They are all in. Belo on the far outside, Rosa Locke for the lead from between horses, Gamble Gully. Now on the inside, Captain Wonder now moves up, and Double Flare right there to be fourth. Mr. Bold Majestic on the inside, racing in fifth. The gap of 2, James Knight. Now back in sixth, and Derby Hour is seventh. Twice Saloon between horses in eighth. A gap of 2.5. And Hush, Little Doctor is the trailer. Opening quarter in 22 and 3. Racing round the turn, Rosa Locke's on the outside. Gamble Gully between horses. Captain Wonder on the inside. Those three are across the racetrack. Then a gap of 3. Mr. Bold Majestic is next, and Derby Hour rallies on the outside. Half in 47 and 1. Into the stretch, Captain Wonder on the inside gets the lead. Gamble Gully second on the outside. Then a gap of 3. Rosalock is dropping back a late run by James Knight on the inside. But with 70 yards to go, Captain Wonder in front by 2.5 lengths. Gamble Gully was second. James Knight was third. The result of the second race is now official. The winner, number 4, Gary Smith's Captain Wonder. Dark Bear Brown gelding by Roxbury Park from See Me Giggle. Trained by Rocky Bustamante, Corey Lannery, the winning jockey. Time for the 5 1/2 furlongs, 107 44 100ths of a second. Number 5, Gamble Gully was second. Number 3, James Knight was third. Number 9, Rosalock was fourth. Double number 6 and 4 pays $19.80. Exacta 4 and 5 pays $12.20. Quinella 4, 5. And Liar races without Lasix. Number 6, Sweet Wayne. Here's 2 unpublished works. On November 12th at Bandera Downs, 3/8 of a mile, 38.
This one has not performed up to par, not hitting the board in 13 career starts. The 9, Big Ed's Gator showed speed and was second on November 19th, and then came back and was bet down to 2 to 5. And that's too low a price for a maiden 5 claimer. Maiden 5 claimers are always, or at least at this track, are